Cinequest with Gwendolyn, who's an actress, and she's in a movie called Wax. Why don't you tell us a bit about what Wax is about?
Wax is about, it's a road trip first, about with three characters, two boys and a girl. And I'm playing one of the main characters, and it's talking about the X generation, which is, we probably don't know yet, because I think you are the Y generation, something like that, yeah? So the X generation is a bit before you, and it's a generation now, especially in Italy, where they don't have any hope, if I can say. It's quite hard for them, because there is no hope, no work, no energy. So it's talking about them, it's talking about love, it's talking about the liberty to do what you want to do, and you have to see it. So.
I will. When you were younger, did you have any other passions aside from acting?
Actually, when I was younger, I didn't know I wanted to be an actress. It became like later on, about like at 19, 20 years old, when I lived in London. I met a guy there that gave me the buzz about doing acting. So, but before, well, I used to love traveling, because my auntie, which I love, she was a stewardess. And she just gave me, she just told me, you have to travel, you know, like Saint Augustin used to say, life is like a book, and if you don't travel, you only read one page. And this for me really the most important things to do is to travel.
Traveling is amazing. Where's your favourite place you've been?
Wow, I guess the most amazing country I saw and the most passionate one is India. I felt like there is no place anywhere else like India. It's a crazy one in every senses. And then I'm in love with Italy. That's why I found an agent there. I wanted to work in Italy and in Italian. I'm in love with the language. Yeah.
So you speak Italian?
I speak Italian, yes. The movie is mainly in Italian. A bit of French and a bit of English. Mainly in Italian.
So you said that you wanted to travel. So you said the actor came from someone you met. How did you meet that person?
Well, I was living in London as an au pair girl to learn English, and I met him like, you know, I don't know, actually in the street, actually. I met him in the street, he arrested me, and he told me, oh, do you have a boyfriend whatsoever? And then we got together for one point. And then I didn't know anything about the job, you know, I'm not from a family in the cinema industry, so it just took me to see some theater, to see some workshops, some lecture, and then when I came back in Paris, I said, wow, this is really amazing, what it gave me as emotion and everything, so I said, I want to try. So I did a school in Paris for 3 years, a conservatoire, and then it's been like 6 years I'm working in this industry.
What's it like being a female actress in the industry?
In the industry. Well, first, the thing is, I think there is more actresses than actors in general. Like in the school you will always see much more actresses than actors. And the problem is there is much more characters for boys than for girls. Yeah. When you look at a movie, you will always have like, I don't know, 5, 10 characters for boy and maybe one girl, 2 girls. It's changing a bit, but still it's very tough. So I think for us, for the girls, it's much more harder. And but I think, as I said, I think it's going to change because now there is some amazing character that has been written for girls. So I think it's going to change, and also because us, in contrary to the guys, the more they age, the more they can be interesting. Instead of us, I don't know why, it's crazy, but it's a bit the contrary. So I think everything's going to be different, I hope. But otherwise, I love my job. I think it's the most amazing job in the world. And
have you ever worked over here before? Like, do you have an agent over here?
I don't have an agent because I really like to work with different crew. I like the melting pot. So I have an agent in London, one in Italy, and one in China because I also did a big sale in China. I also worked in Japan, and I just did last year an independent movie from a guy, Jack Newell, from Chicago, and he shot mainly the movie in Chicago and a part in Paris. So this was my first big part in an independent American movie. And another movie I did with American people was in Italy. It was the crew was American with also Jordan Bridges. You know him?
Yeah.
Kate Nota and Brooklyn Sodano, and we did the movie in Italy, but it was for America.
What's your favourite type of part to play?
Well, that's a hard question. Actually, I'm really open-minded for everything. As long as the director has a good, I don't know, a view of something. I would love to be everything. Every character. I would love to be a poor girl. I would love to be a rich one. I would love to be a desperate one. I would love to be a happy one. I would love to be a passionate one. Everything, as long as the director has something to tell.
Wow. Now I have 5 quick questions. It's like a speed round, and they're really silly. Are you ready?
Yeah.
What's your favourite colour?
Red.
If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go?
India.
What's your favourite place you've ever been?
Italy. Rome.
What's your favourite food?
Pasta.
Who's your favourite person you've ever met?
Sorry?
Who's your favourite person you've ever met?
Oh my god. I think it's the Nobel Prize of Literature, Gourvenec, which I love him.
Oh, cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Actually,
High five. Okay, sorry.
That's okay.